How to FUBAR a demolition derby so firmly everyone goes WTF? There are two kinds of people in this world. One, those who love watching cars smash into each other in a glorious cloud of oil, smoke, and twisted metal, and those who accidentally turn the whole thing into a flaming dumpster fire of confusion, panic, and lawsuits. This is an article for the latter. If you're looking to create a legendary, unforgettable demolition derby, but for all the wrong reasons, then buckle up. Here's how to FUBAR demolition derby so completely the crowd doesn't know whether to cheer, cry, or call the fire department. Step 1. Misunderstand what demolition derby actually means. Let's start strong. Show up in a fully restored 1967 Ford Mustang flashback and acting confused when people why you're crying. Most points if you scream, I thought this was a car show, as your front bumper gets lovingly kissed by your rusted out Buick traveling at 40 miles per hour. Step 2. Replace all the safety gear with IKEA furniture. Helmets? Nah. Roll cages? Too mainstream. Let's mount a wooden stool where the driver's seat used to be and secured with zip ties. For a seatbelt, might we suggest a bungee cord and wishful thinking? Nothing says I value my life like furniture assembly instructions written in Swedish. Step 3. Fill the arena with random animals. Release a dozen fainting goats onto the field right before the match begins. Not only will they dramatically collapse at the sound of the engines revving, but their presence will ensure that nobody knows what's going on anymore. The beta complaints will arrive before the first collision. Step 4. Switch the fuel source to cooking oil. Who needs gasoline when you got 50 gallons of Crisco and no regard for mechanical integrity? Your engine will scream, your pit crew will weep, and your car will smell like a deep fried heart attack. Delicious? Maybe. Wise? Not even a little. Step 5. Hire clowns as pit crew. Not just any clowns, sad, uncoordinated clowns with a deep fear of power tools. Every time something breaks, they fix it with balloon animals and existential dread. When your steering wheel comes off at mid-race and gets replaced with a rubber chicken, the crowd will start to realize this derby is different. Step 6. Set the rules mid-events via interpretive dance. Forget brackets, timers, or scorecards. Have the referee wear a unitard and communicate rule changes for a series of aggressive pirouettes and jazz hands. Did you just get disqualified or win the entire thing? No, who knows? Not even the dancers. Step 7. Replace the trophy with a live alligator. Nothing says you won by being handed a mildly confused reptile with commitment issues. Watch as the winner questions every live decision leading up to that moment, while spectators clear and animal control cries. Bonus, live stream the whole thing with potato, because blurry footage, shaky audio, and someone's thumb in the frame for 80% of the broadcast really sets the tone. Let future generations wonder if this was a demolition derby or avant-garde performance art. In conclusion, if your goal is to redefine chaos, confuse thousands, and probably make history as the person who single-handedly broke the concept of demolition derbies forever, congratulations, you have now had the blueprint. But hey, at least no one will ever forget your derby ever. Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fans, lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori today. Your next thrilling adventure awaits. Right, hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.